Time slips away faster than we realize, and for seniors, every moment is a precious opportunity to live fully. Imagine missing the chance to chase your grandkids through the backyard, feel the morning breeze on a walk, or simply have the energy to embrace the day. Those moments are what make life rich, and they're within your reach. Senior health isn't just about living longer. It's about filling your days with vitality, joy, and independence. This guide is your roadmap to thriving as a senior, packed with practical, approachable ways to feel your best. Let's embark on a journey to celebrate the strength and wisdom of age, starting with one simple step today. Small changes can spark big transformations. Picture Margaret, a 70-year-old who used to drag through her mornings, her energy gone by lunchtime. She didn't overhaul her life or buy fancy equipment. Instead, she started with tiny habits. Drinking a glass of water first thing, adding a handful of berries to her breakfast, and walking around her garden for 10 minutes. At first, the changes felt small, almost insignificant. But over weeks, her joints loosened, her mood lifted, and she found herself laughing more. These small acts are like seeds. Plant them daily and they grow into a healthier, happier you. You don't need to change everything at once. Pick one small habit like taking 5 deep breaths each morning and watch how it reshapes your day. Movement is a senior's secret weapon for staying youthful, a quiet rebellion against the creeping stillness that age can bring. It's not about chasing the latest fitness trends or pushing the body to the brink of exhaustion. Instead, it's about discovering ways to move that feel natural, joyful, and sustainable. For older adults, the act of moving, whether it's a gentle stretch, a slow walk, or swaying to a favorite song, can feel like reclaiming a piece of vitality that time might try to steal. The beauty of movement lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It doesn't require a gym membership, fancy equipment, or a youthful physique. It's about starting where you are, with what you have, and letting the body respond in its own time. Imagine an older adult stepping into a community center for a low-impact dance class, their steps tentative at first but growing steadier with each beat of the music. That spark in their eyes, that subtle shift in posture, is the body remembering its own strength. Movement keeps joints limber, boosts circulation, and lifts the fog of a heavy mood. Even something as small as 5 minutes of intentional activity, like stretching while watching the morning news or walking to the mailbox, can create a ripple effect of energy. For seniors, the benefits go beyond the physical. Regular movement can improve balance, reducing the risk of falls, and it can enhance mental clarity, making daily tasks feel less daunting. The key is to find joy in the process. Maybe it's gardening, where the rhythm of digging and planting feels meditative, or perhaps it's a slow stroll around the block, noticing the way the seasons shift in the trees. Whatever the activity, it should feel like a gift to the body, not a chore. Starting small is enough. Maybe a few chair exercises or a short walk to a neighbor's house. Over time, these small acts build momentum, turning into habits that make the body feel stronger, more capable, and alive. Movement is a reminder that age is not a barrier to feeling vibrant, and every step is a celebration of what the body can still do. Food is more than just sustenance. It's a daily act of nurturing both body and soul, a way to honor the life you're living. For seniors, eating well isn't about rigid diets, tasteless meals, or cutting out everything they love. It's about rediscovering the joy of fresh, wholesome foods that fuel the body and bring pleasure to the table. Picture a plate bursting with color, vibrant spinach leaves, juicy tomatoes, a sprinkle of herbs over hearty quinoa, or a warm bowl of vegetable soup that warms the hands and heart. These foods aren't just nourishment, they're a way to support strong bones, a healthy heart, and a sharp mind. Eating well as a senior means listening to what the body needs and finding balance, not deprivation. It's about savoring the crunch of a fresh carrot from the market or the sweetness of a ripe apple. It's not about perfection. There's room for a favorite cookie or a slice of cake, but pairing those treats with nutrient-dense foods makes all the difference. A simple change, like adding a handful of blueberries to morning oatmeal or spreading avocado on whole grain toast, can transform how the body feels. Energy levels stabilize, mental fog lifts, and even mood improves when meals are thoughtful and balanced. Food becomes an act of self-care, a moment to slow down and appreciate the flavors and textures that make eating a joy. For seniors, this approach to eating can also combat age-related challenges, like slower digestion or reduced appetite, by focusing on smaller, nutrient-packed meals that are easy to prepare and enjoy. Sharing a meal with a friend or family member adds another layer of richness, turning food into a shared experience that feeds the soul as much as the body. The goal is to make food a source of vitality, not stress. Trying one new vegetable, maybe a bright red pepper or a leafy handful of kale, can be a small but powerful step toward feeling stronger and more energized. Each bite is a chance to nourish the body with intention, to celebrate the simple act of caring for oneself. Connection is like oxygen for the heart, a lifeline that keeps loneliness at bay and infuses even the quietest days with warmth. For seniors, isolation can creep in silently, dimming the vibrancy of life like a cloud over the sun. The loss of a spouse, the distance of family, or the shrinking of social circles can make days feel long and empty. But building relationships, even in small ways, can reignite that light. It doesn't take a sprawling social network to feel connected. Just one meaningful interaction can shift the perspective and bring a sense of belonging. Imagine a senior joining a local book club or gardening group, hesitant at first, unsure if they'll fit in. At first, they might just listen, absorbing the chatter about favorite novels or pruning techniques. But soon they're sharing their own stories, laughing over a shared memory, or offering advice on growing roses. Those moments, however small, weave them back into the fabric of community. Research supports this. Seniors who stay socially engaged experience lower stress, sharper cognition, and even stronger immune systems. Connection doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as calling an old friend to reminisce, striking up a conversation with a neighbor about their garden, or volunteering at a community center to read to children. Each interaction is like a thread, stitching together a sense of purpose and belonging. For seniors, these connections can be a lifeline, offering emotional support and a reason to get up each morning. Even technology can play a role. Video calls with family or joining an online group centered around a hobby can bridge physical distances. The warmth of a shared laugh, the comfort of a familiar voice, or the joy of swapping stories lingers long after the moment passes. Connection reminds seniors that they are seen, valued, and part of something larger. Reaching out, whether through a quick coffee date, a handwritten note, or a chat at the local market, can spark a quiet glow that carries through the day. The beauty of connection is that it's always within reach, waiting to be nurtured with a single step toward another person. Sleep is a quiet hero for senior health, often overlooked in the bustle of daily life, yet it holds transformative power. Imagine waking up refreshed, your body energized for the day, your mind clear and calm. For many seniors, restful sleep feels elusive, with nights spent tossing and turning, thoughts racing through worries, unfinished tasks, or the quiet ache of loneliness. But a simple bedtime routine can shift this pattern. Picture someone who struggled with sleeplessness, their mind buzzing late into the night. They began turning off their phone an hour before bed, sipping a warm cup of chamomile tea, and keeping their bedroom cool, dark, and quiet with soft curtains and a gentle fan. At first, changes were subtle. A few extra minutes of sleep, a slightly clearer morning. Over weeks, their nights grew restful, and their days felt brighter as if a fog had lifted. Good sleep does more than rest you. It repairs the body, sharpens memory, and fortifies the heart against stress. It's not about chasing endless hours but creating a routine that invites deep, restorative rest. Dimming lights in the evening signals your body to wind down, while avoiding caffeine after noon keeps your system calm. A consistent bedtime, even if it shifts slightly on weekends, anchors your body's internal clock. For seniors, quality sleep improves balance, reducing fall risks, boosts immunity, and supports emotional resilience, making challenges feel manageable. Think of sleep as a gift you give yourself, a chance to reset and recharge. Create an environment that welcomes rest. A comfortable mattress, a quiet room, perhaps a lavender scent or a weighted blanket for comfort. Small tweaks like avoiding heavy meals late at night, taking a warm bath, or practicing deep breaths yield profound rewards. Even journaling for 5 minutes to offload worries can clear the mind. Try one change tonight, perhaps a warm herbal tea or a few pages of a calming book, and let the promise of rest carry you into a brighter, more energized tomorrow. Your mind deserves as much care as your body, a precious muscle that thrives when challenged and grows stronger with use. Aging can bring small lapses, misplaced keys, a forgotten name, that spark frustration or worry. But the brain is adaptable, eager to grow with effort. Imagine a senior who felt their memory slipping, their confidence waning as they struggled with small details. They started tackling crossword puzzles over morning coffee. At first, the words came slowly, but soon they solved them faster, their mind sharper, their confidence blooming. Mental stimulation doesn't require grand efforts. It can be reading a gripping novel, playing cards with friends, or learning a new skill like knitting a scarf or tending an herb garden. Everyday habits like jotting down a memory in a journal or debating a topic over lunch ignite creativity and keep you tethered to the world. A lively mind boosts recall, lifts spirits, and delays cognitive decline, keeping the brain resilient. Activities like listening to a podcast on a new topic, trying Sudoku, or rearranging furniture to spark new thinking patterns make a difference. The key is finding joy in the challenge, not stress. It's about the thrill of discovery, the spark of learning something new or rediscovering an old passion. Think of the last time you tackled a challenge, how it left you feeling accomplished. Try a mental exercise today, a puzzle, a new recipe, or a conversation that pushes you to think differently, and feel your mind light up with purpose, ready to embrace the day with curiosity. Regular checkups are like tuning a car, keeping your health running smoothly with confidence. Many seniors dismiss doctor visits, thinking aches or fatigue are just part of aging. But a routine checkup can catch small issues early, like high cholesterol or vision changes. Imagine someone who ignored minor pains until a checkup revealed a manageable issue. With their doctor's guidance, they swapped butter for olive oil, added a daily walk, and felt energy surge within months. Checkups offer a chance to ask questions, adjust medications, or address minor issues, empowering seniors to stay independent. They're not about overhauls but steady steps toward well-being. A blood test, hearing check, or medication review brings peace of mind. For seniors, these visits build a partnership with your doctor, ensuring you have support when questions arise. The empowerment of knowing your health is on track lets you enjoy hobbies and loved ones without worry. Book a checkup this week, even just to confirm all's well and feel the strength of taking charge of your well-being. Technology can be a senior's ally, opening doors to health and connection. Many hesitate, wary of complex devices, but with patience, tools like smartphones become empowering. Imagine someone skeptical of their new phone until they tried a step tracking app, soon hooked on watching their steps climb, sharing progress with family. Technology isn't just for the young, it's for anyone seeking ease and connection. Fitness trackers monitor heart rate or sleep, while meditation apps guide relaxation. Telehealth brings doctors to your couch, and video calls connect you with loved ones' smiles. Start small with one tool like an app for water intake or brain games. Each success builds confidence, making technology seamless. Try a health app today like one for steps or stretching, and see how it keeps you in tune with your body and world. Purpose gives life direction, a compass that guides seniors through each day with meaning. After retirement or life changes, days can feel aimless without a clear focus, leaving a void where routine once stood. Engaging in activities that spark joy or connection can fill this gap, offering a renewed sense of belonging. Purpose doesn't need to be grand. It can be as simple as planting a flower bed to brighten your yard, organizing a bookshelf, or sharing stories with loved ones to bridge generations. Research shows that seniors with a sense of purpose experience better physical health, improved sleep, and even longer lives, as if meaning fuels vitality. Activities like volunteering at a community center, crafting for a local charity, or teaching a skill to a neighbor can ignite this spark. Purpose can also come from personal passions such as painting, writing in a journal, or tending a small herb garden. These acts create moments of fulfillment, grounding you in the present while giving you a reason to rise each morning. The benefits extend beyond emotion. Studies suggest purpose lowers stress, reduces inflammation, and supports heart health, helping seniors stay resilient. It's about finding what makes your heart sing, whether through helping others, pursuing a hobby, or simply savoring small tasks that feel meaningful. The key is consistency, letting these moments build into a rhythm that shapes your days. Try one purposeful activity this week, like donating time to a local cause or starting a small creative project, and notice the quiet energy it brings, filling your life with intention and joy. Resilience is a senior's greatest strength, a quiet force that carries you through life's challenges with grace. Aging brings inevitable hurdles, health setbacks, changes in routine, or moments when the world feels heavy, but resilience allows you to face them with courage. It's not about denying difficulties but acknowledging them and taking small, steady steps forward. Reaching out for support, whether from family, friends, a counselor, or a community group, builds a foundation for recovery. Resilience grows through action like a muscle strengthened by use. Engaging in gentle physical activities such as stretching or walking can rebuild confidence after a health scare, while sharing concerns with a trusted listener lightens emotional burdens. Research highlights that resilient seniors have lower rates of depression and better coping skills, often bouncing back faster from stress or illness. Simple practices like journaling about daily wins, practicing mindfulness to stay grounded, or trying a new exercise like chair yoga foster this strength. Each challenge faced, whether mastering a new task, adapting to a medication change, or navigating a tough day, adds to your inner fortitude. Resilience also thrives on perspective, finding meaning in small victories, like completing a short walk or enjoying a laugh with a friend. These moments remind you of your ability to adapt and thrive. The process isn't about perfection but persistence, choosing to keep going even when it's hard. Take one resilient step today, like joining a local exercise class, starting a gratitude journal, or opening up about a worry, and feel the quiet power of moving forward, proving your strength with every step. Your health doesn't just affect you, it inspires everyone around you. Picture Emma, a 69-year-old grandmother who started walking daily. Her energy sparked her family to join her, turning evening strolls into a cherished ritual. When you prioritize your health, you show your kids, grandkids, and friends what's possible. Your choices ripple outward, encouraging others to care for themselves. Eating better, staying active, or simply smiling more can light up your community. Start one healthy habit today, like drinking an extra glass of water, and watch how it spreads. Now, let's address something critical: the surprising link between a common vitamin and stroke risk. Recent studies have raised concerns about excessive vitamin E supplementation in seniors. While vitamin E is often praised for its antioxidant benefits, taking high doses, especially over 400 IU daily, may increase the risk of stroke in some people. This doesn't mean you should avoid vitamin E entirely. It's found naturally in foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens, which are safe and beneficial in moderation. The key is balance. Overloading on supplements without medical guidance can tip the scales toward harm. Always talk to your doctor before starting or changing supplements, especially if you have heart or blood vessel concerns. Stick to a varied diet rich in whole foods, and let nature provide the nutrients your body needs. This journey to better health isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every choice you make, from a morning stretch to a heartfelt chat, builds a stronger, more vibrant you. Think of Margaret, who transformed her days with a 10-minute walk, or John, who found joy in moving again. Their stories prove that small steps lead to big rewards. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start with one thing, maybe a glass of water, a quick stretch, or a call to a friend. These moments add up, shaping a life filled with energy and connection. Your health is a gift, not just to yourself but to everyone you love. It's the laughter you share with your grandkids, the strength to walk through a park, the clarity to enjoy a good book. Every step you take today builds a legacy of joy and resilience. Don't wait for tomorrow to feel your best. You have the power to live with purpose, to move with confidence, and to embrace every day with enthusiasm. Let's make every moment count. Your health is your story, and you're writing it with every choice. Start today. Take a walk, eat a colorful meal, or reach out to someone you care about. These small acts are the threads that weave a vibrant life. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. What's the one step you'll take today to feel stronger, happier, and more connected? The journey starts now.